Prathamesh, welcome to the Leanpub launch video for My Adventures with Large Language Models. Build foundational LLMs from transformers to DeepSeek from scratch in PyTorch. I was wondering if you could take a moment to talk to all of us a little bit about yourself and about your book and what it's about and who it's for.
Yeah, sure, Lin. Thank you. I'm Prathamesh. I work as a senior forward deployed engineer, specializing in Gen AI, voice agent, agentic workflows, RAG, and infrastructure underneath. I ship in customer environments where with customer teams against their constraints, and I stay through the part where systems have actually they have to keep working. So I have led platform scale teams building Gen AI at Fortune 5, Fortune 50 companies. And during this journey, I learned a lot about LLMs, their internal architectures, and how they can be helpful to us. So on that side, I wrote like an the book which is called as My Adventures with Large Language Models (LLMs). I wish I had when I started this journey. So this book is all about that. So as a newbie like me who has no experience in LLM domain, okay, and who really wants to dive deep into the fundamental architectures of LLMs rather than just calling the Claude APIs or ChatGPT APIs, and really wants to know what's under the hook or what's under the hood, right? So this book is for them. It starts from the basic rockstar paper, attention is all you need from Google, and from there it goes all the way to the DeepSeek. So from attention is all you need, we build a translation system for, let's say, it translates from English to Hindi, but the system is so generalizable that you can take your own data set and build a similar transformer model. And then we go on to building GPT-2, and then we go on to see how a system progresses to Llama 3. Then we go on for KV caching. Then the latest and the biggest developments in LLM, the DeepSeek, right? So many massive innovations were there, and I had a hard time actually going through them. But yeah, it's all been recorded into the book. It's been well documented. Experiments are reproducible, and one thing that I've taken care of is they can be executed on a small scale GPU machine as well, like a simple A10 machine, and you could run those experiments because I wanted the readers to get a feel of what it feels to train your own LLM. Because right now this feeling is only limited to bigger research labs, right? With some massive cluster scale GPUs and so on, right? Or bigger compute. But you don't need so much of compute if you want to understand the fundamentals and get your hands dirty. A smaller GPU, a smaller data set is enough for you. So this book, it actually takes you through the journey, and I believe once you read this book from start to end, you will really come out as a better person, deeply understanding the internal fundamentals of the LLM.
Thank you very much for that great explanation. I know from a little bit of experience myself, but mostly from talking to authors, that writing the book about what I wish I'd known when I started my journey is something that like the sort of most generous people do, but they're also in a way the hardest book to write because you
Yeah.
really know that you have to get the details correct for someone who doesn't already understand them. And going back to who you were and keeping that who you were alive in as you go along your journey and change is a special kind of personality, and the best books come out of that. Um, so it's a really great book. I recommend it to anyone who's working with Gen AI and LLMs and stuff like that. Understanding how they actually work is a really important way of being the best user of these things. The book is My Adventures with Large Language Models, Build Foundational LLMs from Transformers to DeepSeek from scratch in PyTorch. Thank you very much, Prathamesh, for taking the time to do this launch video with me today.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Lynn. Likewise, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Thank you.